harming mothers who are here today.
You all killed my kid. You must burn. You're gonna burn. You hear me? You killed him.
The officer speaking went on to say that is the pain that we are feeling as a community, as a father. That is his son, seen right here in this picture, who died. He's just 26 years old, Clayton Dillard III. He is one of the 2 people killed when 3 gunmen started shooting outside of that club in Miami-Dade County. We go to Natasha Chen, who's been following this story, new developments on the investigation, and just heartbreaking when you see Clayton Dillard's father yelling, "You killed my son."
Yeah, Susan, in fact, Clayton Dillard Jr., his father, also showed up to the shooting scene the day before when we were there and was also equally emotional, speaking to the cameras. He actually kept shouting things like, you know, you killed the wrong person, and very distraught about trying to reach his son's body. A lot of extended family members also came to that shooting scene, and Clayton Dillard III, the victim's grandmother, told me that he's 26. He actually has a 2-year-old son. And so a lot of young victims in this case, a lot of people, 24 families really, who are hurting right now, because not only do you have 2 26-year-old men who have been killed in this shooting, you also have 21 other people who were injured. Of those people who were wounded, 3 of them, as of yesterday, still in critical condition in the hospital. A few people have been treated and released at this point. One of those people released is a 17-year-old who was shot in the leg. So we're talking about very young victims, Susan.
And as I understand, of course, the investigation is continuing, and the officer who was speaking at the time that the father walked into the shot saying my son was killed, he went on to say that is the pain that this is causing. We will do all we can to solve this. And I understand they found the vehicle that we have seen in the surveillance footage.
Right, so that was the police director, and he said this morning that they are following all their leads. Of course, a lot of tips coming in. That SUV that we're talking about, that's a white Nissan Pathfinder that was seen in surveillance video. And remember, this was about 12:30, just after midnight, early Sunday morning. You saw in the surveillance video that this car really pulls up next to a building. You see 3 masked gunmen get out of it, and within 10 seconds, fire shots at the people standing outside this lounge that was hosting a scheduled concert. And then they hop back in the car and escape through an alley. Well, yesterday, Monday afternoon, investigators found that vehicle submerged in a canal, and it had been reported missing on May 15th. So they are following all leads at this point. They do have an understanding that this was a result of an ongoing rivalry between 2 groups. And that police director that you heard from did say this morning to us that he feels these 2 groups are cowards, and they really created so much damage and so much hurt in just a few seconds in what they did early Sunday morning, Susan.
Yeah, and Natasha, you mentioning all the people involved, the 2 people who were shot dead, sadly just 26 years old, and all of the families of those who were injured too. Natasha Chen, thank you.